Yo guys, and welcome to the track guide video for Watkins Glen. Today we will be having a look at a lap with the Aston Martin. Not a great lap, but still I think quite representative to show how it can be looking around that garbage track in America. So we will be able to rush through that guide relatively quickly because the track mostly consists of straight and the corners are quite easy to understand. So we will be quick today. Starting off with turn 1. That is quite a hard thing at the start, but it is fine because we brake at 200 a little bit before, roll and brake until we reach a point where the corner is off-cambered basically. And then we start steering and throttling completely and out as far as possible so that our car gets the grip down here, because if we go half throttle the rear might step out due to the corner being so much off camber, and that's how that corner works already. So then we go up the hill, full throttle should be quite clear. And then we have the chicane. That is the hardest area of the track, but not undoable. So we brake at 400, a bit later maybe, because we want to get slowly into the corner. If we brake at 300, that is possible, but we will overshoot the second apex. So do as I say, brake at 400 or a little later, then roll over that first curb. Don't hit the barrier though, that will hurt. Over the curb, to left, over the right, and boom. Once in a flowing motion. Brake, steer, curb, curb, steer, throttle, curb, curb, grass, curb, and done. Quite hard, but easy to understand, hard to master basically. That was not perfect because the car caught a little instability here, like that was a little weird, but generally speaking it was fine. So that corner we get 2, and then with most of the cars we are in 3rd gear, with the Beamer likely 4th gear, but generally speaking you are better off in 3rd with most of the cars. And due to us going slow into the chicane, we have some fine exit here and can take a lot of momentum. Hit full throttle after braking. So see, we roll and brake a little to get rotation and then hit full throttle and go out to the outside here. Then next corner, we have that patch of stone here on the right. We brake there with when our front reaches it, or when we can't see it anymore we brake. Steer to the left, but still try to trail off the brake a little, and then throttle as early as possible and out as fast as possible. Means we get here, get to the outside really far, brake in a flowing motion, throttle in a flowing motion, and are out of that corner too. Now we have some really hard uphill corner. That is off-cambered once again, I can show you. That is like... Nope, I can't show you. I can show you. That corner is like really broken in its structures or whatever, because it is so weird. Like we are driving through the hole on track basically, and to achieve a good exit, especially with a good enough minimum speed, we brake at 150, trail into the corner uphill, and then hit the throttle slowly. Not fully, because that will be overkill, but like 2/3, and then extend that gear too with all cars. Like trying to get the grip, because it is really unstable at all. Like once again we're getting here, go to the left really far once again, brake 150, roll into, take a little wider line to get here closely, use that patch of road on the left in the grass, like here, that is designed to take it, and then we approach the last sector already. Braking at 200 for this corner, and down to second gear we hit the throttle as early as possible, like almost facing straight. We go throttle and swing the car around that basically. Quite an easy corner, just 90 degrees and we're out already. Same goes for the next corner. It's a little uphill, so we can brake later than you may think. At that shield maybe is fine. Trail down into second gear and hit the throttle as early as possible once again. The track is really like monotone basically. All corners are quite the same, 90 degrees, and just send it or bend it and drop the hammer. So it's quite repetitive and not a nice track to drive, but yeah, it is on the calendar and we have to drive it. And now the second last penultimate corner basically. Braking in one input, which is not an input basically, like we just want to get a little bit of rotation, but the lift off is gonna lose more speed than the brake at that point. Just one lift off and then full throttle, because we can extend that. And for the last corner we brake at the tires, tire staples on the left. Brake and floor it again. Like that corner is quite complicated, partially because we need to have a weight change in the car from the right to the left and to the right again. That can unsettle the rear, and therefore you need to have some good pedal control to not lose the rear or understeer. Means we will hit the throttle at the apex and go out without hitting the wall, please. And that is a lap around Watkins Glen. It was a 143.425. If it's gonna show up anytime soon. Boink.